and be in the college football playoff. That was his message to the team before this game. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. And he's not going to take the touchback. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Drops back on first down. Working that left side now. Could not make his way to the corner.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. He'll go to the air again. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Coaches talk about 3rd downs all the time. They emphasize it in football games, and that's a great start for this defense. They're ready for the pass, nice coverage in the back end. They get the sack, and they set the tone in this football game.
Punt is on its way. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Sells to run, looking to pass. Look out! He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. And after that play got sideways, the intentional grounding brings up 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Henderson. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
You gotta love that if you're the head coach. Watching your defense and watching the big fella at D-tackle play with that kind of relentless pursuit to the football. One of the reasons it's hard to run against them is they've got everybody playing with effort. Did you see him fly to the football and make that play on the outside? That was awesome.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Taylor wants to throw. And that one's incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. On the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Second down, gonna throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Moving out to the right. And it's incomplete on third down.
And this offense coming out slow, man. Kind of frustrating because you had that bye week last week. What do? You go back and self-scout, look at yourself. What can I do better? And then you come out in the first quarter and you're not playing great out the gates. They got to find themselves in a little rhythm, knock off some of that bye week rust.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. On the move, it's Henderson. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's got the tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Tells the run, wants to pass. Still looking to his right. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
2nd and long here. They'll move the tight end. Taylor wants to throw it. Buying time to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
The Bulldogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. On the option. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Breaks into the open. The 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
And sometimes you live by the blitz, and sometimes you die by the blitz. And right there, great job blocking and understanding it was coming. And then somebody had to make a play in space, and he took it a long way.
You're right, David. It's always a risk by the defense. And if you don't have good gap integrity with the blitz, then the offense can pop one. And that's exactly what happened on that run. Everybody up front not getting flustered, just staying in their tracks, getting their blocks, giving their running back a lane. He uses that speed, and that's just not a touchdown, man. That is a long highlight reel TD.
Number 91, set to kick this one away.
And he's going to bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Keeps it moving, it's Henderson. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Makes the grab. Turning it on. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50.
886, bouncer. 880, keep.
To the back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Mississippi State right back to the line. Selling the fake. Rush right in his face. Soft spot in the middle.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Keeps it on the ground. Runs through a tackle. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter.
Brings up 2nd down.
Lily.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd.
Right. Coming in. Swap. Down. Right, but hard.
Snags it, and he's open. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
It makes it really tough on a defense when you got a dynamic quarterback that you can roll out. You bootleg him to the right here. The defense has to now recover quickly, chase the guy out there. Oh, wait, I still got to cover wide receivers down the field. I still got to cover other guys and try to get this guy on the ground. They do a great job on this play.
Long way to go on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Henderson. Got a little grass. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
If you are a fan of old school running the rock, then you absolutely love this drive. 80-plus yards. They've done it mostly on the ground. That last run now sets them up even closer to the goal line. And you can see these defenders, they're looking over to the sideline looking for answers. They don't know what the front needs to be, if they need to substitute more big guys on the field. They can't stop the running game.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Right on the money. He makes the grab in the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the 2nd quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Got the back over the middle. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Got it behind the line. It's Robinson. There's some room. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Now on 1st down from the 40. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab on the left. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Hand it to the back. Got the 1st down. Wide open spacing. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished things off with that 36-yarder for a score.
Number 91, set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Straight ahead, it's Henderson. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Short pass. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Henderson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty.
Kill. 390, twilight. 390, twilight.
Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Has to have it on fourth down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
I think a lot of people in the stadium are questioning, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game, but the gamble paid off.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Making the adjustment. Quick give. It's Henderson. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better...
Going for it all! And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive and trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
Punt is on its way. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be third down. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. You know what they need. You know what they want. And you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Going to the ground. And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They punted away on 4th down. Not a lot of room to field this one. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Taylor wants to throw it. He's going to take off. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. Mississippi State right back to the line. Wants to throw on first. Turns it upfield. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31.
And a great play design here in this type of situation. Obviously trailing, you're trying to put something up on the scoreboard and just using the sideline, using the boundary, getting the ball out of bounds and stopping the clock.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the Eastern Michigan Eagles. And it's USC looking to push their record to 4-1 on the season. And you do that, you're in the driver's seat in terms of locking down a postseason spot. Although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Uncorks one. Out wide right, it's Henderson. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
And the Bulldogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He'll try to take it back. The 40. Inside the 30.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half, they were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get in an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. A little release to the back. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Taylor wants to throw. They're all over it. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Looking down the middle. Tosses it incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
They'll run the screen. Looking for room at the 40. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Wants to throw again. This one's complete. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Running inside, it's Henderson. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Taylor wants to throw it. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds a crease, it's Henderson. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Here comes the heat. Left side is Cotton. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Got him quickly. There he goes. Touchdown, Bulldog. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hits inside. It's Turner. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Trying to take it back. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Motion from the wideout. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Give to the running back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking for the edge. He'll toss it. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Taylor wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cotton.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The run inside. It's Henderson. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
And the Bulldogs are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Drops back on first down. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Takes the handoff, it's Henderson. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. He's piled up 87 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Pivotal moment, perhaps even a decisive play coming on 3rd and 3. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Henderson. Maybe some room here. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the 3rd down, and they get the 1st down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a 3rd down stop.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Out wide left, it's West. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. The give. He didn't get there. 4th and goal from the 1, and they are stuffed.
Now, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting the hole even open up, and they get the big 4th down stop.
Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
That is exactly what the defense was hoping for. Down close to the end zone, they bring the all-out blitz. They've got numbers, they've got people shooting gaps, and they didn't give the offense a second to even think. They were swarmed and surrounded, getting that safety.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense, down one score.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
From the gun, it's Henderson. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Taylor wants to throw it. Quickly complete. Turning it on! And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Bulldogs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete. Across the 25, he's got room. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. Sells to run, looking to pass. Moves to his right. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew he was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Hits the hole. It's Henderson. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Be interesting to see what the defense is going to do here now, guys. They've got the lead. It's a 2-minute situation. 4th down. What's your personnel grouping going to be, and what do you want to do? Play man, play zone, or are you just going to sit back and play prevent?
And it's good! And they tied the game inside a minute to go in regulation.
Man, that's a big kick. That's a big moment, a lot of pressure. He delivers, ties this football game up late in the 4th quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Looking for a deep man. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They've put themselves in prime position right here, Jesse, to have a chance to win the game.
So how about this offensive line, David? Can they get some push? Because you're expecting them now to run the football to help the kicker out.
You're in a great situation. You're not in a rush. You don't have to hurry up. You know what you need to go out here, lead the clock, and kick the game-winning field goal.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Straight ahead, it's Henderson. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left.
Well, they run it right up the middle to try to give their kicker a good angle, and here we go. This is all you can ask for if you're the kicker, an opportunity to go win the game. The ball's right in the middle of the field. You got to go do your job.
Here's a little room there. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. This for the lead and very likely the win. And he got it! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ball game. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Fresh setter down's going to the air. Stands in and takes the hit. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.